You will feel good whether you like it or not. Okay, so this is the road to the Maasai village, and you can see it's an unimproved road, but we've done some work here. But as we go along, you're going to see that this road washes out, and we've got a good rock base here, and I think this soil has a lot of rocks in it. And as we go down around the bend here, you'll see that there's plenty of that if we can crush, put down as a good rock base, and get some geofabrics on it, we can improve this road well enough that people can move back and forth from the Maasai village. If they don't have this road, you see that hill right there, that's what they have to climb all the way over to go back to the village of Gong. And that place is inhabited by hyenas, ornery buffalo, and are there jaguars up there? Jaguars up top, or what kind of predator is on that hill?
Buffaloes in the mountain?
Yeah, buffaloes, jaguar, hyenas.
Yeah, and hyena also.
Hyenas. Now this piece right here, it's a great base, but not a good road. You can see this young man on a bike struggling to get through it. And some of this is because it's washed out, so these rocks stop to wash, but you can see over there, that's what happens with it. And this will create a big hole here shortly if there's another flood. So we need a good culvert on the side to carry the water, stop erosion, and we probably want to build this base up enough. But here you can see what the creek bed looks like. We have plenty of roads and railroads that run beside creek beds like this to dump the road. But here's some more erosion. Going down to the creek bed. Washout, and believe it or not, this is a very good part of the road. We've got low spots here that hold water, and these will become soft and eventually break down. I came out here earlier last week, and all of this was underwater. Standing water on the road is not a good thing either. This road is used to move people, cattle, goods, and the young girls that are going to the birthing center behind us have to walk this road. And this is not suitable for that. The cattle muck it up when they come down here, so we need to have another washout area. Super. Now this culvert was one that Kevin Jackson put in, so it's helpful, but you can see we haven't built the sides up big enough yet, but it's holding us right here. You see the mud? This was all underwater last week. You see the cattle's footprints. So this part of the road could be elevated to some degree. Here's a passenger that walks this road. And now we're back to a better part of the road for improvement, but we still have a stream that runs on probably that side now. This is rutted out, but with the right amount of gravel and substrate on here, we can make this very drivable road. We could use shallow culverts around here, just pitch the road so that the water runs to the side and let it run off. And the other part we can do is collect that water, perhaps in ponds, so that when the droughts come, there's some extra irrigation water. We're built up a little bit there, but all it takes is somebody to drive by there when it's wet and mucky, and you're going to end up like this again. More livestock that use this road. So these cattle and goats, they walk up and down here grazing, and then they go back to farms at night, because there are predators that live in the area here. Livestock on the side here, and you can see where we rutted out here because of the soggy, wet soil when the rain comes. Up front here, where we haven't dried out quite as much, again, soft soil, and we just push it around as we go through it. Our goal is to work with a construction company here and see if they can donate some services and time, but also we have some good labor. The Messiah are hard workers, and they'll help us with this. But you see, that side of the road is finally smoothed out, but here again we're sharing the traffic. If we crowned this road, this stuff would run off to the side here. And if we continued culverts down, we could find sump areas that we could save the water. Let it pond up and pool like we do on our major highways. What we're really looking for are a couple highway engineers and a couple of folks with contacts to construction companies, and a couple deep pockets. We could turn this into a class of 78 project as well, and find as many donors that can help out. Kevin came here 15 years ago. This road was not here, and they recently had it put in with a very minimal amount of cash and effort, but you can tell that it helps a ton for the village, but it's in total disrepair now. And this runoff, there's some bad erosion over here on this side, and we're going to see a lot worse in a little bit more. GoPro has a stabilizer on the camera, so it may not look as bumpy as it is. And hopefully some of the intonation of my voice tells you that we're hitting pretty big bumps here. Here's a good crown on this, but we need better sides and better capture of the runoff. Running off right down the middle of the road, we can prevent that if possible by crowning it properly. There's some erosion there, and you see that the Messiah have come back and they've put some rocks in here. There's a culvert here that seems to be pretty useless right now. It goes all the way over to there, and then there's some erosion back that way. More rough road here. More livestock to share this. And another drainage with no culvert. We can get that to drain to the right side. There's a sump right there. We should be able to use that to our advantage and move a lot of the runoff from the water over to there. There's a little spot right there, but the rest of this stuff runs down and goes down and craters the road. You see the cross cuts there, cutting the road up. When the rain does come, it's very powerful, and we get lots of washout. This side of the road over here could be properly culverted, and this could be properly culverted as well. I don't know if culvert is a word, but you know what I'm talking about. Again, here's a run. This is the road. Just put a culvert in and keep it from washing out into here. Again, this road runs down into this road. There's a little bit of a dip here. Keeps the water from washing this road out, and it gets overrun very easily. You see what we have here? We've created, small little French drains, if they don't want to call them that, for the water to run through here. But it basically ruins this section of road. Keeps the road fairly compact here by. Same thing up here. Culvert on this left side over here, or coming underneath here, would prevent that from washing the road out. They've done a little bit of trenching on the side, but that's just not adequate to keep the road well drained. When we came out last week, the Maasai men had wheelbarrows and they were moving about and they were refilling these areas once they dried up with water with rocks. Again, another road washing all the way down here, and it will wash this out. We got a little bit of pitch right here. You see the road's a lot better, but it's not, it could be made a whole lot better than that.